should take a drink of water. We'll give everybody a few minutes to get on, people to join us. Maybe at 11. Oh, it is 11:01.
It is 11:01.
Should we just jump right in?
Sure, let's jump right in.
All right. My name is Carlin, and I'm the marketing manager here at Xtreme.
I'm Laurel. I am the engagement and recruiting manager for Xtreme Trucking.
And we wanted to talk today about orientation. What does that look like for you? What does that entail? Things like that. So we're going to go over that right now. We'll just jump right into our questions. So Laurel, when is orientation?
So orientation for us is going to be Monday. We do a DOT, drug screen, physical, and a lift test. And after that, you come on over to our facility, do a road test. And then Tuesday is orientation day, typically 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Awesome. What does that orientation schedule look like?
So orientation, like I said, we get everything for your DOT done on Monday. Then we do a road test Tuesday. We typically have you come in around 8:30 a.m. to our facility where you hang out with me for a little bit. We do things such as your paperwork. We get your driver's license, social security card, all of that squared away. We go through all of our paperwork such as our company policies and procedures. And then we go through something called LUMA. We do a training type of a program where we have all of our orientation through LUMA. So you get to hang out with me for a couple hours and we go through that. And then typically what ends up happening is you then get to meet the team. So we get to have you meet with Brett, who's our director of maintenance. Then we have you meet with Marty, who's our CFO. Then we meet with our driver managers, and then we get to also meet Sean, who's our director of safety, and lunch and breakfast is provided as well.
And I get to take your picture.
Exactly.
So. Where is orientation held?
So for us, orientation is held in Maribel, Wisconsin.
Okay, and is transportation provided to get to orientation?
Absolutely. For those that qualify, we do provide transportation. So out of state, we can get a flight or a car rental. Basically, we get you here on a Sunday afternoon to Green Bay, Wisconsin. We have you pick up an enterprise rental car. Then what we can have you do is then put you in a hotel room so that on Monday morning, you're good to go for your DOT and to come hang out with us for a couple days.
Awesome, and we kind of already discussed it a little bit, but who runs the class?
So typically I run the class. Like I said, you get to hang out with me for a couple hours, and then you get to meet the rest of the team.
Okay. Should new hires bring anything to orientation?
You don't have to bring too much to orientation. I always suggest to travel light. For everything else that you're going to need for your truck, we typically can get you ran through the house so that you can get everything you need.
Is there anything that a new hire would need to do to prepare before orientation?
So the only thing that you would really need to prepare for is our paperwork process is pretty much all online now. Once you've got the offer and I get the approval and you're ready to go, I will send you everything you need to where you can fill out your direct deposit, I-9, you can do a lot of the company procedures and policies online as well, so that when you come to orientation, all of that's already prepared and signed so that we can get you in and out as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
Awesome. What about Xtreme gear? Do we give any of that out?
We do. We actually give out free t-shirts, sweatshirts, and a hat as well.
Great. How long is orientation generally?
Generally, we have a 1.5 day orientation.
That's pretty quick. And that's for everybody across the board?
Everybody across the board.
Awesome. Is there any training in the truck with another driver?
At this time, there is not. We do require at least 1 year of experience within the last 3 with a Class A CDL. Hopefully soon.
Great. And then what happens after orientation is done?
So after orientation is done, once you receive your drug screen result, I basically get you with your driver manager who's going to get you planned. Unlike other companies, the recruiter, as I am the recruiter, I don't step away from the process. Everybody has my business card. My door is always open. So I'm always available if you ever have questions or concerns.
Awesome. That's kind of all the questions I had for you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. We'll make sure we answer them as soon as possible. But the next thing I'd like to do is I'd like to take them on a tour of our facility. What do you think?
Absolutely.
All
Yeah,
right,
let's go.
So right now we're in our conference room.
We are. So this is our conference room. Typically we will have orientation in here if our group is pretty large. I will actually show you a couple of the laptops over here. So the laptops, we do have part of our Luma training through our laptop. So everyone gets a laptop during our orientation process, just to borrow, not to keep. And I get everybody signed in to Luma, and I do everything on the big screen with everybody while you follow along. That way, once you're done with the orientation, you get a little orientation badge. That way we know that everything's completed and good to go. So that is part of our process, so something to look forward to.
Excellent. And then we'll head on out.
All right. So this is our seating area. We have a television for anybody that wants to watch it. It's just kind of a nice area to come sit down. You know, if your truck is getting looked at, or if you have some time, just want to kind of chill. We do have a nice seating area over here. That's just kind of a nice open space.
And our first stop on the tour
Is going to be with our president, Travis Nelson.
Are you working hard?
Always working hard.
We're just giving a tour, so we just wanted to say hi.
Hey.
Alright, so then if you come through here, this is our operations floor. This is where our over-the-road planners, over-the-road driver managers sit, as well as our director of operations, Heather. Good morning! And then we also have customer service over here as well, so everybody's kind of on the phone, getting things done. We have brokerage over here as well, so everybody is kind of busy right now. It is a Tuesday, so typically things are kind of flowing through. And then on the other side over here is our local team. So we have our local planner, local driver manager, and then our customer service over here as well. And then this is where Carlin is.
That's my office right
That's
there.
her office. And then Marty over here. So Marty is our CFO. He's our controller. So you get to meet with him during orientations. This is where our accounting department sits. They're currently out. And then this is our coffee bar. So during our orientation, like I said, we do provide breakfast and lunch to you. And we also always have coffee going. We have sodas, water, tons of teas. So whatever you like to drink, we pretty much have it here for you. This is our lobby. So it's a little dark, so excuse the mess. We do have a lot of our mails coming through and things like that. We do provide our, kind of a nice little place to put our placards, trophies, awards, things like that. And then I actually can turn on the light for you guys. There we go.
There.
So you can kind of see some of the good things that we have done in the past. Like we just received our 2021 TCA Fleet Safety Award. We just came from Vegas and received that. So that was a huge accomplishment for us. And then out here is where we kind of keep everything for the drivers. So the drivers have 24/7 access to some parts of our building. This is one of them. We also have a basement downstairs that has things such as like a refill station, driver's lounge, things like that is going to be in our basement. What we kind of do is for anything that the drivers need on a 24/7 basis, we do have everything out here. So things such as time cards, blank BOLs, forms, trip packets, any of our tags, our, things such as seals, paper logs, anything that a driver is going to need access to 24/7. We do have it out here. This is where we keep our paperwork. things like that. So just to kind of give you a range that we do always have something available to you, regardless of the hours that you're here at our facility. So again, excuse the mess, and then we'll come right over here to our lobby. So the lobby, pretty open space. We'll take them back over to our lunchroom.
Okay.
It's nothing too crazy, but we do have, you know, a place if you need to store, you know, lunch, anything like that. This is kind of our lunch area. So fridge, lots of things if you need to heat up food, like microwaves, pizza makers, crock pots. Sometimes, a lot of the time we have a lot of food that comes in and out of our building. So it's kind of a cool thing where we'll have food days, drivers bring food in, things like that. So it's just a nice family atmosphere. We have a very nice culture here. So it's a good feeling. It's a good place to be. So this is our closet. I'm not going to bring you guys into, just kind of where we keep a lot of our clothing and things like that. Anything else that we need.
And they can purchase from there too, right?
You can. So we do have a company clothing store that you can purchase extra things such as like coffee mugs, coffee cups. We have a lot of different types of shirts, hats, sweatshirts, and things like that. So coming over to this area, so this is Dayton. Dayton helps us out. He's currently doing some type of computer programming for our maintenance department. So I know he's been working on that for a bit. And this is where recruiting lives. So this is our area. So this is where safety and recruiting lives. Excuse the mess. We're kind of in the process of creating new permit books. So this is my office. Just kind of a little bit of a place. This is where all the magic happens.
Yeah.
So, and then this is Sean. Sean is our director of safety. He's currently in the process of, you know, again, permit books, anything that's coming from safety-wise is what he's working on. So this is where we would usually have an orientation if our class is much smaller, maybe like 1 or 2 people. So we get to, again, this is our television. This is where basically you sit down, hang out with me for a bit, do our Luma training, things like that. Everybody receives a bag. These are a popular bag for some reason. Everybody seems to really appreciate these. These are our duffel bags. Everybody gets one when they come through the orientation process, and they're filled with pretty much anything that you're gonna need. You know, locks, vests, hard hats, anything that, anything a new driver with Xtreme trucking is gonna need. So kind of gives you an idea of what to expect. Other than that, that's pretty much our tour of our facility besides the basement area. But anything else?
I don't think so. I think that pretty much covers it. We do have parking here. We have trailer parking here.
We do have trailer parking, truck parking. We actually have across the street is now a place where we can park our trailers as well, as long as they are not red tagged or loaded. So we're currently in the process of expanding.
And how can people find us?
So you can find us in a variety of different ways. So we do have a new website up, thanks to Carlin. It's pretty cool. Facebook is huge for us. If you want to give me a call and chit chat, we're doing same-day approvals right now. So 920-367-2321 or 920-367-2312. Either one will get you right directly to me. Otherwise,
what does same-day approval mean?
So same-day approval for us right now, during our Monday through Friday, I can usually get everyone, you know, as long as you get your application and your quick 7 to 8 minute questionnaire done, I can have everything pretty much processed and ready to go and get a same-day approval with you within about a 24-hour period. So it's
cool.
something pretty cool that we're doing right now. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Like Carlin said earlier, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. Give me a call if you are interested, and I hope to talk to you soon.